Welcome back to our channel.
Face your fears on 55th.
After you watch this video, don't forget to like
and subscribe.
Today, Raelyn and I are going to be ranking Home Depot's animatronics for the year 2023. They will be coming out in stores in August, and we are going to be ranking them from our least favorite to our favorite and giving our ideas, opinions, what we do like and what we don't like about some of the props. So I hope you enjoy our video.
You weak humans, it is pointless to resist. We are superior.
In the battle of man.
So in last place, we have the THD 3000. And for me, we both agreed we had it in last place. For me, I don't think of Halloween when I think of robots. I like witches, werewolves, clowns, all that. So that's why I had it in last. Why'd you have it in last place?
Well, his face looks weird. And his body just looks weird. Because, like, all right here, it's his robot. And it's not really spooky.
No, it's not scary.
No, not that scary.
It reminds me of the Terminator movie, which you haven't seen yet. But yeah, it's like a robot. It does have some good details in the face, and the eye looks pretty cool. Is there anything you like about it?
Well, I like how his mouth goes up and down, and his eyes blink.
Yeah.
And I like how one eye is like one eye's red and the other one's like real. He has some bites on his hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it has some cool stuff on it. Just wasn't our favorite, so we had it in last. Like I said, for I think both of us, we like stuff that's more scary. And the robot just wasn't very scary, and we don't think of robots when we think of Halloween, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's in last place for us. Still a cool prop, but just wasn't our favorite.
Yeah, not our favorite.
Coming in at number 15, we have Marie Meddling Maid. And I like the bartender they had last year, so they brought in the maid this year to complement the bartender. But the bartender was really cool with the drink he had, and I feel like the maid just wasn't as cool as the bartender, so we had this one second to last at 15. How come you didn't like it?
Well, I don't like it because she just looks odd, and they could have done more, and I don't really like her hat up here, and I just feel like they could have done more to her.
Yeah, I feel like the bottle she's holding is kind of weird if she's supposed to be cleaning.
Yeah, and like she's shaking it, and if she has the bottle in the cleaning, it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, feels like too clean. I think she was holding it be better. And then I'm not really crazy about her wearing red. I feel like if she was wearing black and white like the bartender, it would look better too. Not really crazy about the red. There isn't really a lot I like about it. Is there anything you like about it?
Not really. I kind of like that she's like a cleaning girl lady.
Yeah.
I kind of like how she's like clean, but she's just a little, they could have done more.
Mm-hmm. So we had Marie Meddling Maid at number 15 on our list. Coming in at number 14, we have Sinister Steve, who's a clown. And I guess he's supposed to be like a Home Depot clown because he has a tool belt. To me, it's a little bit weird. I like that he tells the dad jokes. They're pretty funny, but I feel like the tool belt just is weird for a clown. What do you think?
Well, he does tell jokes that are funny, but I think even though he's from Home Depot and those are like orange and yellow in their colors, but they could have done like different colors
Yeah.
And that he tells jokes, and he has like some tools over here. Doesn't really kind of make sense, but I do like how his eyes glow.
Mm-hmm. I feel like his eyes could look a little better. Like I feel like they're just bright. I feel like they're not really detailed eyes. I like how his mouth moves, and I agree. I think it's supposed to be a different color. Like I like vibrant, pretty colors for clowns. So I didn't like his dark clothing. Is there anything you liked about him?
I like how he tells funny jokes.
Yeah.
And
don't forget his hammer,
his hair is kind of cool.
Yeah, his hair's kind of crazy, but we
For a
wasn't.
clown,
Yeah,
and that's how jokes kind of goes with it.
it wasn't our favorite, so we had him at number 14.
Yeah.
Coming in at 14, we have the skeleton sheepdog. Raelyn loves all props that are dogs, and it is cool that they added fur to this one and not just a skeleton. So it is a cool looking dog. I just wish they made the skeleton part like look a little bit more like worn and old. It looks like it's just plastic. What do you think of it?
They have fur on top of their head, they have fur going here, but then just cuts. I don't really like that because they should just put all over it if they had just fur on top of it.
Full furry dog, full creepy furry dog.
Well, I don't really like how it's like all fluffy and makes it bigger. But then
Perhaps one of yours. Ever wonder what it's like to be buried alive? Well,
coming in at number 12, we have the Gravedigger. So we're starting to get into some of the more cooler ones. I do like that this one kind of reminds me of the Haunted Mansion. I like that it steps on the shovel and the shovel will move. Looks like it's going into the dirt a little bit, so that's cool. And I like the owl that it has on its shoulder. There's cool details. The blood on it is pretty cool. What do you like about this one?
Well, I like how he steps on it and it like goes down. And I like how his mouth's smooth and his like blood on his white, and that's like the only thing he has as blood. And he's like his face is like cool.
I wish the owl's eyes moved too, though. I think we have it lower on our list just because I think gravediggers aren't just like our favorite. I think we like clowns and some scarier stuff. But
and they should have the owl doesn't do anything; it just face look, and they should have made say stuff and made flap things.
Yeah.
That would have been better.
So it's a pretty cool prop, but we had it at number 12. Like I said, we're starting to get into some of the better ones. So this
definitely better.
Yeah. So we have a lot more good ones after that. So it's just hard to place this one, but we had it at number 12 on our list.
Yep.
Coming in at number 11, we have the animated Swamp Scarecrow. They had a Scarecrow a couple of years ago that did the same animation, but I think this one looks a lot scarier. And it snaps real quickly and tries to scare people, but I think this one looks a lot better than the one a couple of years ago. What do you think of this one?
There's not anything I don't like about it. I like everything. I like how the eyes glow. And he just goes like this really quick. And then by then he opens it slow.
It goes really quick, so it's
and his eyes are bright. And
yeah. I like that the eyes match the color in the chest. And this one has more straw in the hands and in the hair.
And I like how his mouth is like stitchy.
Yeah, so the stitch on the mouth looks creepy, and I think this one looks a lot scarier, and I think the clothes are probably a better, more durable material than the one a couple of years ago. So I think they did a really big improvement on the Scarecrow from this year as opposed to last year. There isn't really anything we don't like about this one. I think it's a pretty cool looking Scarecrow. Coming in at number 10, we have the Swamp Fisherman. Home Depot previously had the witch rocking in the chair, and now they have the Swamp Fisherman who's rocking back and forth with a fish on his hook. I think his face looks very realistic, and I think the rocking motion looks pretty cool and pretty realistic. What do you think of him?
Well, I like how his chair rocks and then his feet go back and forth. And I like how he has a fish and the fish moves its mouth up and down and the fish actually glows.
Yeah. I feel like I like the eyes light up, but I feel like the red doesn't necessarily go with him. I feel like it would look cool if he had realistic looking eyes, because he has a really realistic looking face.
Yeah, and sometimes they on the grave digger, the owl didn't move, but this time they made the animal.
That's a good point. I wish they gave the fish a little bit more details. Like it looks like a skeleton fish, but I wish they gave it like a little bit more like detail, like made it a little bit more black or something. But I I love the detail, like all the little details of getting him the fish lures and all that. So I feel like the whole prop is very realistic. So we had it at number 10 on our list.
Now that's a tale.
Trick or treat.
Coming in at number 9, we have the Pumpkin Twins. One reason I really like these is because they're becoming a collector's item. This is the third straight year that they've had these, but changed their outfits. First year was kind of like a fall-looking costume. Last year was a skeleton on the boy and a witch on the girl. And now we have a devil and an angel as they're dressed up as. And I really like these costumes. I think it fits them well. They're kind of like yin and yang. What do you think of this one?
Well, what I do like about it is that their face kind is cool, and I like their voice, and I like how one's like a devil and one's a girl.
I like how they talk back and forth to each other and they have kind of like a conversation. The only problem with this one to the last year's is if you wanted to put your own costumes on them, this one's the hardest one to do that because she has the angel halo on her and he has the devil horn, so this one's the hardest to swamp out your own costumes. But it's still a pretty cool one. Is there anything you don't like?
What I don't like about it, that is,
If you don't.
I feel like some of it, like the angel costume, could have a little bit more stuff on it, but
yeah.
overall I think it was pretty cool and I like the costumes this year, so we had it at number 9 on our list.
There's more.
Coming in at number 8, we have Possessed Penny. I think we both really like this one. Raelyn always loves ones of little girls or dolls. And we got really excited when it looked like it was going to rip the bear's head off. So we do really like this one. What do you like about it?
Well, I like how she has cracks in her face, and her eyes change.
Mm-hmm. The eyes change really cool. The eyes
And,
like flip to a different looking eye.
And when she's holding a teddy bear, it looks like it's not even. It's like connected,
Mm-hmm.
but then she just goes like that, and you don't really know. And but I think they should like made her lips go up and down.
Yeah, just so it looks like she's talking, but she looks really creepy, and we like this one a lot. So we had it at number 8 on our list.
Yep.
Run as much as your heart.
Coming in at number 7, we have the 8-foot tall boogeyman. So this is part of one of their like bigger props this year. I do really like him. He looks a lot like the guy from Sinister movies. So there is a lot of really cool things on him. What do you like about him?
Well, I like how he's like tall, and his hands glow,
Yeah,
and his mouth is stitched up,
yeah.
and his eyes actually have like
slim black suit
stitches inside. And like right here on the waist, he has like black blood.
Yeah, so yeah, I like the stitches, and it looks like he's still trying to talk. So it looks kind of creepy how he's still trying to talk through the stitches. So I feel like that looks really cool. I feel like, although he looks like the one from Sinister, I feel like his hair though kind of blocks his face a little bit. So I feel like if his hair was just a little bit different, I feel like you'd be able to see the face a lot more. But it is a pretty cool one. I think it'll look really cool in the dark with the bright light on it. Is there anything you didn't like? Or do we like everything about him?
The hair, it's just blocking his eyes a little bit.
Yeah, so he's pretty cool, and we like that he's tall, so we had him at number 8.
And the path draws to a narrow.
Coming in at number 6, we have the Marsh Monster. At first, when I saw him, I thought he looked a little bit cheesy and a little bit weird, but then I started to like him a little bit more. What do you think of him?
He's cool, and he's like part different animals.
Yeah.
He's like moose,
Part crocodile, maybe.
crocodile, like
Kind of part
dragon.
Yeah, kind of maybe a Wendigo too. So he's kind of a mix of two different things, and his eyes are cool, which are kind of like a crocodile.
And I like his hair, how it like glows.
Yeah, I think that's cool too. And so I think he looks cool. I feel like I wish the mouth, like his tongue, looked a little bit better. Like I feel like parts of his mouth look a little bit plasticky, but other parts of him look really good. What do you think?
He's cool, but I just think like because the hair is green, the eyes are green, but then right here is green. I feel like they should did Just
threaten
right
to dig deeply
here, I
into
just
the
did
flesh
it.
of anything.
Yeah,
or
I wish
anyone
too that,
that crosses
like
its
I said,
path.
they made him look a little bit
Don't
more
believe
realistic
me?
in the mouth, but I do
Make
like that
this
they actually
marsh
made him
monster
talk. It
move,
wasn't just like
and it
a
springs
growl
to
or
life.
some kind
Its
of weird
head and
sound from an
arms
animal.
move
I
up
actually
and
like that
down,
they made him talk. I feel
body
like
side
it's a
to
little bit
side,
different that they made him
and it
talk. I feel like
begins
the
to
whole
speak.
prop in general is just something
Putrid
different and
promises
unique,
pouring from
and
its
that's something
ravenous,
cool about it. It's not really anything
synchronized
else
mouth.
like it out there. But overall, I think it's pretty cool that they did something different and went outside the box. I do like that he moves too. He kind of sways back and forth. So there's a lot of really good things on this prop. So I think we both really like it,
Can't
right?
wait to hear what comes
Yeah.
next.
Yeah, it's a
But
pretty
with
cool one
7-foot
of the Marsh Monster.
the story always ends.
5, we have the Sitter of Souls. I think she's a pretty creepy looking one, and she's
One
kind
more
of a
move
doll
around the
one
Sitter
too,
of the
so
Souls,
we really
and
like
you
it.
wish you were
What are the things you like
already
about it?
dead.
What I do
Standing
like about
5.5
you,
feet
if you
tall
get a
and
close look
outfitted
at
in a
her,
tattered, stained
she
cloak.
in her pictures
This
she has
foolish
little
girl
braids,
looks more
Mhm.
and then
like
on her
House
doll
on the
she has
left
little braids,
than
and
Little
her mouth
House
is
on the
stitched up
Prairie.
and
A
doll.
burlap
So
bag
like
sewn around her
she
head
wants to match her
hides the
doll.
horror
Yeah.
beneath,
And
leaving
when
only
she
two
sings "Ring Around the Rosie,"
deeply
she says we will fall down. That's kind of creepy.
Yeah, I like that it's like the stitched up burlap face, not just a normal person face. I understand her hair matches the doll. I kind of wish that her hair was like a normal person's hair. I feel like it would look a little bit more creepy. But I like that her eyes light up too. It gives an extra effect on it. Is there anything you didn't like about it?
No, but when she says, "Do you want to play with my toy?" and then she gives the toy and she's like, "Don't upset her." And then when she starts crying,
Her voice
her
changes.
voice changes.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
If you're looking for a sky-scraping scare,
Coming in
no
at
one
number
stands
4,
taller
we
than
have a
the Pumpkin King.
13-foot Jack
At 13
Skellington. And
frightening
who doesn't love
feet,
Jack
the
Skellington, right?
giant Jack Skellington towers
He
over
is
all.
really
Never
cool.
once
Yeah, he's
under
really
threat.
tall.
This
So
devilish
they've been coming out with all the
dandy is
12-footers,
decked
and
out
this
in
year they
his
have a
classic black
13-foot
pinstripe suit
Jack Skellington, which looks really cool because he
with
kind
a
of looks
wide bat
tall in the
black bow
movies,
tie stretching
even though he's
far
not. Just
past
his long, slender
shoulders.
legs kind of give off the effect that he's tall. So it's really cool that they did a 13-foot Jack Skellington. It's cool too because you could change
As
out the
night
top of
falls,
his face to make him
color-changing
either look
LEDs
happy or
bring some
mad.
much
So that's a
needed
really cool
color
part
to
on
his
him.
bone-white
Is there anything
body.
you like on him?
Glowing
Well, I
brightly
do like
all
what you
night
just said,
long.
where you can change out the
Trigger
head,
his motion
Mhm.
sensor,
and
his
you can put
Skellington's
light
skull
on him,
begins to turn,
and he's
bringing this
really
secret
tall.
Santa into the land
Really
of
tall,
the living
and-
once again.
They actually like make his
His
mouth
jagged
move.
jaw,
Yeah, the-
But I think it'd
and
be
his
cool
haunted
one day
head
if they made
moves
like a
from
realistic
side to
one
side
like that.
as he
The
quotes
face
some
will
of the most
look
memorable
realistic.
moments
Yeah.
from everyone's
I wish the
favorite
hands
nightmare.
moved. His like 7-foot version, his like fingers move a lot more. So I wish they made his fingers like move with the animation as well. That would make it a lot better. But it's a lot of moving
And if
parts
his
for something
first
that
face
tall.
doesn't feel
So it is
festive
good
or
that they at least have the
frightening
face moving.
remove and
I like that they
replace
also
for a
have,
new
I think, 2
Halloween
different
Town
songs
attitude.
playing. The 7-foot one just
Playful
has
to
the one
sinister
song.
with the
So it is good that they added
interchangeable
2
faceplate.
songs. But
Don't
it's
bother
pretty
telling
cool
the
prop.
Pumpkin King
I like that
what
they
you want
have
for Christmas
a
this
licensed
year.
Disney
Naughty
13-foot,
or
and who
nice,
doesn't love Jack
he'll see
Skellington?
to it
Yeah.
this
So
year
we have him
is your
at
last.
number 4 on our
Happy
list for this year.
Halloween, and thanks for shopping.
Coming in at
Maybe, but not for long.
Coming in at number 3, we have the Lethal Lily Witch. And honestly, this one could have been number 1. Like, it's number 3 our favorite, but quality-wise, it's probably number 1 on our list. Like, it looks like a theme park quality. It looks like it could be like a Disney park quality. It's just, it looks really, really good. The eyes are probably the best eyes I've ever seen in an animatronic. What do you think of this one?
Well, her face looks realistic. She really does look realistic. Her eyes are cool. They move. And she has a basket that has like potions and a frog.
Her silver strands are
And I
decked
like
by a
ones
big
that have
witch
animals
tag
because I
covered
think
in
animals
green
are cute.
feathers.
Yeah,
A
the eyes,
dusty
they
brown
like, they
shroud
blink
and
and they
swamp
even
stained
just
long
move
skirt
side to
are
side,
held
and
up
then
by
they
a
even
great
just like have a when her like bottom of her eyes moves, that like does a lot of like goes with her emotions too, and she just looks really amazing.
And she has like a wand, and at the bottom of her dress, she has like a big, dark puddle around her.
I think the face looks amazing. I like that her Sith lights up, the basket with the frog lights up. To me, there's not really anything I dislike. If I had to nitpick, I'd probably say just her color palette on her clothes. Like I feel like if it was purple, either for the brown part or the gray part, probably the brown part because the gray matches the hair. But it's really one of the best props they had this year. So they really did go with that one.
Thanks for shopping.
Legend has it, it's the last thing you see before
Coming in
you
at number
die.
2, we have the 12-foot
A
towering
spectral
ghost.
vision
And this one I think will get a lot of people's attention. I think it's really unique. It's really different. I like how it kind of looks hidden, how it's standing in the base and everything. And then I feel like the way that it lights up is just a really different, unique. It looks super bright. What do you think of this one?
Well, he's really tall, really bright, and I like how he's bright. And I like the color blue.
Spectacular spook is not one to
And
stay
he's
shrouded
just really
in the
cool.
darkness.
The blue is so
on
bright.
his face, there's all like lines.
Yeah, it looks like it's like dripping and stuff, and it has a really cool
Like
effect.
melting.
The lighting, there's different options too. You have it fully lit up, or it will light up piece by piece, and then the headlights up last, so it's kind of a cool effect. But I just think it's a really cool, really unique prop that I think is really going to get people's attention.
And a bright color.
Yeah, so we really like this one, and we have it at number 2 on the list.
With it, eternally, this way come.
Coming in at number 1, we have the Predator of the Night, and this is a really cool prop. It's 9.5 feet tall. I feel like it's really gonna catch people's eye when they see it in front of your yard and stuff. It's debatable what it is. It could be a vampire, because vampires come in the bad store. The video mentions that it's demonic, so it's also on that side, but I think it looks really cool. The wingspan is 12.5 feet, so it's really big. What do you think of this one?
Get this demon to
He's
dance
really
with
tall,
death,
really
and its
cool.
head swings
I
back and
really
forth.
like him.
Its
But I want to know what
LED-lit
animal he
eyes
is.
glow bright
People
red.
have been saying like he's a moth or a vampire or a bat.
I like how the mouth moves, and he makes really scary like growling sounds.
And he's like this.
Yeah, it's gonna look really scary with the right lighting on him. I really love too like all the veins they have in the wings. I feel like that really makes it stand out with some really good detail in the wings. So I really like the veins that they have in the wings.
And the wings make it bigger. The wings make it way bigger.
I feel like the timing of this prop too is perfect because they have a vampire movie called Demeter, and it looks just like this prop coming out in August. So the timing of it's perfect, but I think they really did a good job on this prop. It looks amazing. So we have it number 1 on our list.
Hi guys. Hello, it's me. Hi.